let's just look around, I guess. Anything to see? A light? Looks kind of like a wilted flower. How about this? Oh no, I'm gonna have to open all these? No. Okay, so... destinations on a map. Nautical charts. Let's search it. I think it's a nautical chart. There's this line on it here. I think the line is the route the ship is supposed to take. There are these dots all over the map. Ah, those are probably ports, like for a boat to stop at. Looks like the lines connect the dots. Got real worried when they were individual maps. I know, I saw it and I was like, oh shit, there's a whole stack. We're fine, it's just the one map it looks like. I didn't finish this though, I think. I'm not really sure, but I'd say somewhere in the ballpark of 10. Uh-oh, okay. Hopefully that first one's the only one we need. Can I get in the small drawers? No, okay. We got a chair, probably nothing. A chair. Clover isn't talking much. Well, her brother did die, so... it's understandable. I mean, she's been through a lot. Really, it's more surprising that she's still together enough to talk at all. At least he didn't see it coming. He heard it coming, though, which might be worse. Imagine hearing the beeping and whatever and not being able to... I just realized somebody pushed him through that door and he couldn't see where the hell the thing on the wall was. Oh no, that might be worse, actually. I hadn't considered it before. We got a pocket watch. Yeah, the dead wouldn't have done him any good. Everybody would have had a gun in with him. I wonder... I don't know. I'm assuming we'll find out who killed him, but... She's sure... Oh, wait. She just keeps staring at the floor. She seems kinda sad. Just kinda? Not incredibly sad? Just a little sad. Tiny bit sad that her brother died. It exploded into soup on the walls, you know? Just a little sad.
Pocket watch. Might I take
Still think it was me? I hope not. Hopefully it's not like we passed out and we don't know what we're doing, you know?
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
Yeah, slightly bumped. Slightly.
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on the two of you. Is there a problem?
No. You might be helpful. No. There's no problem whatsoever. What's up?
Well, not a problem, but...
That's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace.
Why? That... Huh?
I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason. I wanted to talk to Clover alone.
Oh, okay. Kinda makes sense. Well, she's not talking much anyway, so it's fine.
There's something I want to ask her. And I don't want anyone to overhear us.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around.
Okay, but what makes you think that she'll talk to you, a person she doesn't know very well, huh?
I'm a little
Maybe
desperate
she'll talk
send
to
him
Ace
back
more than you.
quick. He has to leave.
Oh, I see. Of course. I apologize for the intrusion. Well, best of luck.
Thank you, I guess. See you later. Don't tell June that I might be flirting with Clover. I'm not. I feel like he might go back to June and be like, hey, they're flirting in there. And she's gonna be real mad.
What was that about?
Nothing.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, no, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
So,
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
Which story? I don't
What
remember.
story?
Yeah, what story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room?
Oh. I wasn't flirting with her. I was just trying to comfort her because her brother got turned into tasteless salsa.
You
Exactly.
said something about an experiment that happened
worst
here 9
salsa.
years ago.
Oh yeah, experiment 9 years ago. I forgot she
sorry,
said
but-
something about that.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Hmm.
I'm just not in the mood, okay?
Okay, fair enough, honestly.
You understand, right?
Yes, very
just-
much.
I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it.
I'm still suspicious of Santa, considering he was still in the room when we got back. I don't know who else I'm suspicious of, though. Maybe 7, because I don't feel like we saw them when we were checking rooms. You don't pay student loans, that's why they took him out.
They're gonna
Get all of
pay
the money?
for it. I promise. So,
Yeah, take
Junpei.
him out.
who do you think did
Unless
it?
we need them to escape, I don't know.
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them.
Do we know which door he got thrown through? Yeah, 3. It was 3. So it would have had to... That's true. It would have had to add up to 3. And he was 2. Let me see. 2, and then Santa, and then 7. That would... Oh. That would make 3. Santa and 7 makes 3 with him. Wait, does it? Hold on. 2, 3, 7. It does. Uh-oh, I might be right. I might have, like, not done the math and figured it out.
You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors, and if you subtract Snake, that means there were at least 2 other people.
You're right. So, what does that mean?
I don't know, let's do the math, Clover.
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
True. Could have been more than 2.
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Could have?
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
Hooty hoo. There's some lady. I can't remember her name. Maybe it's Carla or something. Some lady on the Food Network that her catchphrase is like hooty hoo. It just reminded me of that. It's probably June and Clover. It adds up perfectly. Oh my god. Imagine. I was saying something about what if it was her and she killed her brother. Clover's 4 and then June is 6. It does. It was you. You're sus too. You killed your own brother
I'll
for
tell you
reasons I don't know yet. And June just loves murdering
Why
people.
don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Do I have to answer? Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2 would give a digital root of 3? What options are we gonna get? All of them. Okay. Ace and Santa. No. We said... Let's see. Santa and 7. And then June. June and... Hold on. We don't even have the option for Clover. At all. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so then... 7 and Santa... It's the first one I thought of, so that's what I'm going with. It would be funny. They should give you the option. She'd be like, what the fuck? I didn't kill my own brother. Are you crazy? Santa and 7. It's the first one I thought of.
7. The digital root for Snake, Santa, and 7 is 3. Wait,
Easy.
hold on. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
They could be.
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it, and...
One of the people I like the most might be a killer, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
Ooh.
Santa and 7.
She was on it
If
too.
it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Except for you. Except for you. Maybe you're throwing us off the trail. Maybe it was her in June, huh?
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother.
You don't think Seven would bully a blind man or work with Santa? I'd like to think that too, but we just don't know everybody that well yet, you know? Like, maybe he's got a dark side, you never know. But I like him, and I'd hate it. I'd hate it.
There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities?
I'd rather not say right now.
Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Yeah, because we saw Lotus the entire time at the casino, so it was definitely not Lotus, unless she was really quick. And then Ace was in that hallway. You think he'd kill us to escape, but I don't think he'd randomly kill somebody for no reason when it reduces his chance to live. Exactly, yeah, that's right. I also don't think... The 3 people that I trust the most to not do that is Seven, Ace, and, well, was Snake. Otherwise, I don't trust any of the rest of the people at all. Maybe June, but she seems nuts sometimes, so...
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Sure, yeah.
Here.
I didn't even know I had a pen and paper, but okay.
What's this?
Oh. Oh, she's doing lots of math. Thank you.
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people.
Okay.
These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Clover, are you on there? She does put herself on there, so she's not leaving herself out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, quickest of maths. What the fuck?
Junpei?
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Well, I hope so. Yeah. I'd like to say yes, uh-huh.
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah.
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
Yes?
Of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
So, what does that leave?
A and E.
Alright, so Ace. Oh no, Ace is on there twice. Ace, Santa, yeah, Santa's on there twice. And Santa's on there with the 2 people too. So it's probably Santa. Okay. Lotus, we don't think it's Lotus at all. June was with us the entire time. So if we don't think it's this or this... Huh. It's either she's included or it's just these 2. Being the number 1 makes him most usable in the equation, so him being on there a ton isn't necessarily suspicious. True. I kinda don't think it's either of these, but I could be wrong.
Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
She was with us the entire time.
Because June's in that one.
Yeah?
There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Well, she was with us the entire time too. Point that out.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too, right?
She was with us the entire time, right? I'm not misremembering that.
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Do you know what this means? Don't remember enough? I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm like 98% sure that she was with us the entire time. Because she was arguing with us... I mean, she was arguing with Lotus with us.
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Nah,
Do you think that's likely?
Nah. Narrative framing makes me think it's gotta be one with Clover in it at this point. Yes, me too. Me too, 100%.
If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Probably not, no.
Well, you do have a point.
And besides, if Ace and Seven are working together,
They better not be.
they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them.
Maybe, maybe.
But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Then they'd be found out, probably, because we were pretty close by. If someone asks if they can trust you, and then uses that to establish your trust in them, that's literally the first rule of con work. Like, straight up the first rule. Yeah, she's being very suspicious. Yeah, and she's tiny, so people... From experience, I'm not 90 pounds, but from experience, tiny people, you're kind of seen as not much of a threat, you know?
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, definitely not the mountain.
Yeah.
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
That's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
Their motive.
Uh-oh.
Have I
Hi.
interrupted something?
No, were you eavesdropping, though? Were you at the door listening to that whole thing? You came in very perfect timing there.
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
I will.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to check.
We're going to a world of pure imagination. You want to go through that creepy tunnel? Would it be him singing it? Would he be the, Wow, why can I not remember the name of the main fucking person in that movie? Willy Wonka? There we go. Found it. He would be, yes.
Yeah? What's that?
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just checking.
No, stop!
I'd rather be in the creepy murderous candy factory than this boat. True. As long as we follow the rules in the candy factory, we'll be fine. So, I think I'd choose that too. Exactly. Just don't eat the candy that makes you float. Don't lick the wallpaper. Don't... I don't know. The blueberry inflation candy, whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, don't ever lick the wallpaper. You don't know what's in that.
Just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket? You switched them, didn't you, when we voted?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but, I mean...
Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
Damn.
Yeah, why did he bother to check if he didn't care? Huh. I don't know. This isn't good. So many drawers, but nothing inside of them. Okay, well, what about these drawers? Nothing? Okay. The helm. Well, steering wheel might be more of an appropriate term. What is this? A compass? It appears to be broken, however. You see, the glass cover's been smashed to pieces. Mirrors? Oh no, a totally different room. Okay, so this isn't a queso situation. Those are actually windows. Okay, how do we get to that other room? What's this? Locked. Compass. Compass, put it on there. I mean, not compass. Stopwatch. It's got a weird shaped indentation on it. Almost like a stopwatch. The shape. Maybe. It does look like the pocket watch would fit here. Nothing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It was very creepy getting pantsed by an old man. Then he tells us he's only not mad because he got to go through the door he wanted anyway, which suggests he would also commit ill deeds to go where he wants. It must be a Christmas ornament? Could be right. Maybe we hit up Santa. I imagine the pocket watch is intended to go in there. However, we may need to do something with the watch first. Time of some sort? Who knows? Yeah. I don't know. He might not be as cool as I thought he was. I don't know. I still kinda believe. Let's see. You have to store it in your butt like the watch from Pulp Fiction. I've never seen that the whole way through. I've seen parts of it, but... Let's see. We have these points on the map. Somewhere up towards Canada. Okay, down, down, down. All ending in Australia. Japan, Australia. Okay. It's a good movie. I've always heard it's a good movie, but I don't know. I've just never gotten the whole way through it for whatever reason. Is that the only thing? Okay, item then. Let's try and combine these. No. Okay. Can't take the back off of it. Can't hit the little twister. Let's search in case it gives us something else. A mechanical pocket watch with a spring. It doesn't appear to be working. The hands have stopped at 5 minutes, 39 seconds past 10 o'clock. Okay, 5 minutes, 39 seconds. Turning the knob does nothing. Good to know. That's what I tried first thing. Yeah, probably broken. It looks as though you can move the hands, however. Can I move? No? Okay. I guess? Let's go out the... Oh, wait. This is new. Okay. An engine order telegraph. They use this on old ships to adjust the speed of the ship. Like the gear shift in a car? Kinda, yeah. Well, it's a little different. This device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. The navigation officer uses it to set the speed of the ship, and it sends a signal to the engine. There's a handle on top of it, which can be moved back and forth to... Hold on. There's no handle. You're right, there isn't. Looks as though it was deliberately removed. Okay. Let's back up a little then. Oh, this is the complete other room. And what destiny does it point us to? I really hope you didn't think that sounded cool. Oh, poor Ace, he's so sad now. You just called the old man not cool. How? A human hammer. They're often used to subdue large men like Seven. What? That was a joke, of course. It didn't come through, buddy. Ace? You really kinda suck at making jokes, you know that? No, so sad. Stop making the old man sad. He already pulled our pants down. Stop it. Ooh. A steering wheel. Let's see if it... Whoa. Looks like the steering wheel moves. So it would seem. I noticed something else as well. What's that? Well, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves. Really? No way. What do you mean? The ship, it's moving. Huh. Tricked you, didn't I? Oh, stop doing that. Is it not moving? I suspect he killed someone and now we tell him he sucks at jokes? Yeah, just no regard to our own safety. Do you think that's important? Well, let's try turning it again. Okay, northwest, east, and south. Yeah, I figured you would feel it move. Trying to think. We have the clock. What was the clock on? 5 minutes, 39 seconds past 10 o'clock. We're at... If we were at midnight here, 12, right? Maybe we put it... Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. 1 second. I didn't know I'd have to stop it. I thought it'd increment here. Maybe we put it there? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I wanted to get it perfect. Close enough? Cause that would be there. We don't have 3 wheels to point them all at hands though. I don't know. There's a circular hole cut in this board. Not very useful, Junpei. A compass behind the helm. The handle's been taken off. If we can find a replacement handle, I could probably get it to move. Okay, let's see. What about this one? This one's broken. Doesn't look like it'll be very useful. And this one will not budge. Gut regarding the clock is that minutes and seconds are also used in latitude and longitude. So we're gonna need it for using with the maps. Oh, I see. Huh, okay. Feels like there's something keeping it in place. What would be the point of moving it? The ship is stopped. What would be the use of steering it? It may just be counting again. It probably will be, yeah. It's probably something really simple, but... Let's see. Wait, I didn't ever click on that vent up there. I need to do that. The shelves are lined with books. Let's see what's in this blue one. There's something written on it. Ship's log. Ah! Huh. Ship's log, huh? There we go. File screen, file screen. Let's see. Menu. File. Ship's log. Ship's log found in the chart room. The following is written on the last page. We leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we headed south and west. Okay, so south, west. We turned southwest to steer around the continent and then proceeded northwest. We made port, then changed our heading east for a time and are now heading due north. Soon we will dock in the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel. Okay, so we need to know those and probably steer in order, essentially. So south, west, southwest, northwest, and then east, north. That it? I think so. Least helpful ship's log ever. We traveled direction and then, you know, we went over this way. We got somewhere. You know. We went left, right. Left, right. We went up. You know. Doesn't matter when we got there or when we left, I guess. Let's see if I'm right. Let's go here. Steering wheel, steering wheel. If we move it, then the direction changes. Doesn't matter how far either, it does not. Maybe if I entered directions in that order. We got it. Okay, so let me pull my notes over closer so I can see them. It's like so far away. Okay. So we got the only frame of reference for any distance at all is that they drove around a whole continent. Yeah. I mean, we have a map. It's probably that somehow, but I don't know. Alright. So, south. We're going south. Alright, stop. Oh, that one stopped on a dime. Okay. Then we go west. Okay, and then we go southwest. Alright, and then we go northwest. Okay, and then east. Got it. And then we go north. Let's see. Unlocked? What the? The handle came off. Ooh, okay. Huh. Stooping so low, are you, Zero? Alright, we got a handle for the other thing. I can't remember what it's called. Peg boy Junpei, you're gonna lose a leg and you're gonna have a peg leg from now on, you know? So, I sure hope this handle fits. Yes, it does fit. Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine order telegraph. Let's give it a shot. It's not what the rank of peg boy meant. I figured, but I decided to go with peg leg instead. What is this? What are we doing? Oh, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, let's see. I have no idea what speed I'm supposed to set this to. This must be another one of Zero's puzzles. Yep, for sure. Man, I have no idea what I'm supposed to... Junpei, take a look at this. Look at the door to the chart room. There's something up above it. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Ace, I'm spinning in circles. Oh, this! It turned on. Okay, that was not a vent. I thought it was. Okay, what does this mean? There's something on the wall that looks kind of like an arrival board. You need new glasses? Me too. I was sitting here like, cork? Huh? Santos? What the hell is this? It's the name of the ports in the world. I imagine it's showing us the ship's route. You know, just like the ones you might see in an airport. Departing XX, carrier XX, flight XX, at XX00. Like that. I get it. It does look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. But there's only one line that shows the arrival time. No, the time on the bottom, right? 47 seconds, 25 minutes past 7 o'clock. Perhaps that's the arrival time. What? What? Okay. Bro, huh? Nautical charts. Nothing new. Okay. There seem to be several maps there. They're clipped together on one side. Well, Ace, I hate to break it to you, but they're stuck together. I can't flip the page or anything. They're stuck. Okay, so... Hold on, let me write down... That's not gonna mean anything, though. I was gonna write down this number and see how it pertains to this number, but it's not gonna. At all. Looks like they're showing the different stops on the ship's route, and the time it's expected to arrive at the final destination. The time is set to 25 minutes and 47 seconds past 7 o'clock. Why would they specify seconds? Okay. Nah, 47 seconds and 25 minutes past 7 o'clock. This time is suspicious. Yeah, I know. Can we put it in the fob watch? I mean, it's set even to the last second. There has to be meaning behind it. Oh, perhaps. Ace suddenly went up to Junpei. Excuse me, Junpei. Hey, he took my pocket watch. Yes. He's gonna pants you again? No, he just snatched it right out of my pocket, you know? He just shoved both of his hands in my pants pockets. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Just trust me. Yeah, you got the idea. It should be fine now. Well, thanks for giving me the pocket watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. I took it and looked at the needle. Then... Now you understand, Junpei. You're a little slow on the uptake. There we go. So, you changed it to match the final arrival time. Ace nodded slowly. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot. I got it. Thank you, Ace. Thank you so much. His signature move, just walk up to somebody and rifle through their pants. It's never gonna get him in trouble, ever. Okay, we know. Put the pocket watch in, Junpei. That's strange. Nothing's happening. Perhaps we set it to the wrong time? Well, the arrival board had the time for the final destination. And we set the hands on the watch to that time, so... Are you saying that the arrival board has the wrong time? I think it might. Okay, how do we get the right time? Yeah, the meme about the workplace rules. If you're charming and handsome, you can get away with it. It's like, he's the first guy, right? He's just like, let me go through your pockets. And then you bring up Santa as the second guy and they're calling HR on him. 100%, it would be Santa. We need to figure out how to get it to show the right one. Okay, so get the arrival. You think it... Oh yeah, it might be Junpei. That's a kind of a better one. How do we get it to show the right one? Okay, I'm gonna go back through this door for a second, because I haven't checked this. A wooden box. It's June herself? Well, I don't know. June wouldn't be backwards, though, because she wants Junpei to rifle through her pants, you know? So Junpei would be the first guy, where she's fine with it. And then anybody else, honestly. Any of the other people would be the second guy, and she'd instantly be calling HR on him. Maybe a case for letters? Hey, Clover, you ever write letters? Nothing. She doesn't know how to write. Okay, well, maybe I came in here for no reason. I've checked everything, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, hold on, hold on. A world map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There are a number of red pins in several locations. What do these red pins mean? Well, the nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins or something. Let's see. Huh. Well, what do you know? Looks like this one's a match to the pins. Okay, so we have 7 locations, connected by straight lines. And each one has a word next to it that's probably the speed. Nice! I'm glad I clocked that for a second. Alright. I think most people call HR on June, given her idea of flirting is to ask people to guess how many people she slept with before today and whether they want to. Yeah, yes. I think anybody would. They'd just be like, let's get this girl fired, please. Oh wait, hold on. We need file. The nautical table? Yes. Okay, okay, here we go. So, we have the direction southwest, wait. Northwest, east, north, and straight, actually. And straight! Okay, well, sure, straight? We're gonna go full, half, slow, full, half, dead. That's when everybody died because the Egyptian mummy came alive again and murdered everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we only need 7. We'll see. Let's try it. Alright, let's give this another shot. Let's do full, half, slow, full, half. Wait. Which dead though? Dead slow? I don't know. Dead slow? Stop. That's weird. I thought I put in the right speed. Maybe it was dead fast. I don't know. That was the Titanic's mistake. They set the speed to dead. You never set the speed to dead. Did I mess up? No, I don't think so. The same thing happened earlier, remember? There's been a change to the arrival board. Ah, yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. Okay, so maybe... I guess... Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's very much changed. The display's changed. Now it's showing an estimated time of arrival of 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. The time. Time. More cataract theater? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Junpei, take a look. The display panel looks different. I know that. Let's change the time, buddy. Only the left half of it is on, though. The last line. It says that the estimated arrival time at the final destination is 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, then you mean... Twist it up, buddy. Just go through my pants. Good work, Junpei. You're a sharp one. You matched up the hands on the watch like I did earlier, didn't you? Oh, okay, he didn't go through our pants this time. Now we've set it to 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Yep. Then surely you know what need happen next. Let's give it a shot, shall we? He didn't have to crank it for him, he did not. Junpei learned. Looks like this is... Yeah, we know, Junpei. We know it's a lock. We know. We've been through this. Just put the fucking thing in the thing. We don't need to know. We know it's an indentation. That's weird. Let's go. Put it in there. Ah. Yes, it says open now. Good work. It seems you were successful. Well done, Junpei. Hey. Clover! Come on, buddy, we got a new door. What? Come on, we unlocked the door, come on. Now we can get out of this room. Oh. Well, let's go then. As a horror aficionado, how long do you think June lasts in a typical horror movie given her personality and predilections? Not long. She would make people so instantly suspicious of her that they'd just leave her alone. She would either that. Either she would just come up with her crackpot theories and be left completely alone because everybody's suspicious of her. Or she would be in that couple that starts fucking and then gets killed immediately, you know? Because she'd start flirting with somebody and then it's just like, nope, can't have that. Murderer comes in and offs you instantly. So not long at all. Definitely not final girl material. Alright, let's go through. What's in here? Wait, that was it? Oh.
Oh, a hallway.
I didn't know that was just it. I think her best case scenario is that she makes it halfway through the movie and gets to do the speech as the person who figures out what's going on and then tries to explain it and gets murdered right before the important part. I don't know. I don't know if she seems the type to explain, you know, what's going on. I don't think she seems the Velma type, you know? I think maybe Lotus could do that. Maybe Lotus makes it halfway and then starts to explain and dies. I could see that. She's been preaching to us about what she thinks is going on. Yeah, what she thinks. She doesn't have an idea. I mean, I could be wrong though. She could be totally right about the icy mummy, not frozen, I mean, not thawing mummy thing. But as of right now, I'm on the train of she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. No way.
It's far too narrow to be called one.
If it's actually the mummy in this movie, she's regaling us with the tale and then gets decapitated. Yes. Yes, I'm with you on that one.
This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go. Wow.
Another room. Okay, another puzzle.
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before.
Communications of some sort.
Wait, this one is...
Is that a Morse code thing right there?
Ah, yes.
It is.
A
telegraph
key. These were used to
I don't know
transmit
Morse
Morse
code
a long time ago. This must be the communication office.
They're gonna make us do Morse code, I bet. You'd think Clover would be happy to go through each new door because the odds of her dead brother being behind any future door is nearly zero. True. Very true. The farther you get away from Salsa brother, the better, I would think. But she's probably just sat in a corner dissociating, just like following behind people like a zombie, honestly. Unless she killed him. In which case she's acting.
And that door?
Captain's quarters.
Huh.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
Am I suggesting zombies aren't real? Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
He isn't in there. Do you really think Zero would be sat in the captain's quarters waiting for us? No. No. Well, somebody's here. It's probably not Zero, though. I hope so, and he just gasses us. It'd be kind of funny. He just gasses us and throws us back down to the bottom. Captain Crunch! No! His cereal. It cut up the roof of his mouth, and that's why it's all bloody right here. He ate too much of his own cereal. It cut up the roof of his mouth.
Not again. Damn. No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet.
Breakfast is not balanced anymore. The ship is unbalanced on the breakfast scale.
Maybe he's still alive.
He's not. He's not. No way.
No
Look at that.
Well, he's dead.
He's got a wristwatch. Uh-oh. What number is he? Is he a number?
Damn. If only we knew how it happened. These wounds. I wonder what
He was
killed
Kamen
him.
Rider? No, I think...
It must have been this.
I think that's our wristwatch.
These
It'd be cool if he
clothes.
was. Maybe he could have saved us, but...
A captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero?
No. No.
Bracelet Zero.
No. Mm-mm. No. That's too easy. No. The watches turn off when your heartbeat drops to 0, so the watch is meaningless. It does. I'm kinda... The bomb turns off when your heartbeat reaches 0. But does the watch turn off? Did they specifically say the watch, or was it just the bomb? Because this one's still on. This guy's twice as tall as Gas Mask Person? You think so? Oh, they were Clover-sized. I forgot about that. The detonator, which is the watch, disables when you die. Okay.
Junpei.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
Another escape already? Okay. I thought the last one was a little short. Ace should 100% rifle through his pants. I'm on board with him rifling through this dead guy's pants this time. It might come up with something interesting. Take the axe with you in case you have to ask the hard questions? Yes. It would be... Even if you don't ever have to use it, it would be so smart to bring it. I don't know. I was just thinking of the idea of maybe cutting your own hand off and like tossing it away from you. But the bomb is inside you, so that wouldn't work. It would have gotten us out of the freezer. It's a shame. Ooh. Ooh, okay, hold on. We got a weirdly placed video camera. This captain was into some stuff. Okay, it wasn't pointed at the bed, never mind. It's pointed at the keypad. A camcorder. Looks like it's pointed at the door. Well, the power's on. He's doing kinky stuff in the doorway. I thought it was gonna be pointed at the bed, but... Why would someone want to videotape a door? Well, the keypad's there. Hold on. There's a plaque on the door, but it doesn't say anything. How about this? It's a little rectangular hole. I think it's a keyhole of some sort. Alright. With the right key, I should be able to unlock it. Okay, let's back up a little bit. How about the chair? Tape the door in case the package thieves show up? Yeah. I've never had anybody steal packages, very luckily. I don't know if it's a thing around here. I don't know. But don't use a Ring doorbell. I do not. The most I have is like the sensors that beep when your door opens, and that's kind of it. There's blood on the chair. Do you think this was the dead guys? Yeah, probably. Alright, what was that? What's that? There's something metallic on top of that table. Those don't send any data back outside your house, so those are fine? Yeah. I'm okay with those because of that. I thought about getting a Ring doorbell at one point, but like, nah. I'm not interested. Hey, is that a music box? Well, let's have a look. Okay, we're not having a look. Back up. Search it. Oh, it's one of those old music boxes. How about we wind it up? It's all fucked up. Why does it sound like that? Is it broken? The pins on the cylinder are shaped all weird. I don't think those are pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of it. I think we're gonna have to take it apart to figure out what's going on, don't you? Maybe. I guess we'll have to find a screwdriver or something. A banger? I don't know. It seemed like crazy noise to me, but... Let's see. It's a lamp. But it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. Turn it over. A small table? Okay, nothing. Okay, I wanted to back out. Thank you. A bed. There's nothing in it. Okay, thank you. I didn't have any weirdness like we would have with June. Shaped like a box? Surely nothing special. That's what I'm saying. I thought surely there'd be something in that box part, but... Hey! Okay, CCTV, what's this? They look like batteries. There's a cable running from them to the monitor. Okay, let's check these drawers. A drawer. There's nothing inside. How about this one? Ooh. What's the deal with this? It's some kind of code? There are 4 rows of numbers and letters. They all start with 0 and end with 8, F, N, or V, respectively. Maybe this has something to do with number bases. Okay, number bases. Captain shouldn't have written down his password. He's got all of his passwords written down. He's so old, he can't remember. He has to. He shouldn't have left them there. Maybe he should have left them locked up, but... We got his bank account password. We got his Facebook password. There's a bunch of weird buttons on here. They probably switch what you see on the screens. Do you know how to work this thing? Why don't we just press one of these? Like this one. 0, huh? Well, I guess it does change the... But what the hell is this? Okay, let's look at this. There's nothing on the monitor. It looks like writing to me. Are we blind? Just static. That's clearly writing. Okay, maybe it is meant to be like static lines or something. Maybe it's the word nothing over and over again. It looks like it's different words to me. It looks like it says we. It looks like... I don't know. I don't have that good of eyesight for this. if something we, I don't know. For sure it's a paragraph. Okay, let's see. Hey, isn't the door on that screen the one right behind us? You're right. So, whatever that camera sees is sent to the screen in real time. I wonder if that means something, you know? Okay, so we put something in front of it. Let's look at these.
Huh. Z-E-R-O, huh?
Could be a static image, you're right, it could be.
It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
Nothing.
Nothing? You're helpful.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
Nah.
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah, right. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on,
Yeah?
and of course, the bracelet with a 0 on it. It's too obvious.
It is too obvious, that's what I'm saying. If I set up an elaborate multi-billion-dollar death trap puzzle, you definitely commit suicide by axe. I mean, to be fair, it is a thing that suicidal people do, is spend or give away all of their money at the very end. Maybe he used the last of his money to just fuck with people. Like, maybe that's how he wanted to go out. You never know.
Look,
But
this
it's
is
not
Zero
him.
right here. This dead body is Zero. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
Can't imagine anybody hardcore enough to kill themselves with an axe. Me either. It would... I just feel like... unless you're swinging it against somebody, you really wouldn't get the force needed to hurt yourself enough with an axe.
No, that's not the point. So I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work. Which makes me wonder.
That's a very long pause, Junpei. Why did they do it? I'll complete that sentence for you, don't worry.
I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him.
I guess, yeah.
Walking around with a Zero bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be.
Old?
Just like we did.
I kinda didn't assume that Zero was old.
The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
No.
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers, this isn't Zero.
Because of dog pictures? They want us to believe that he's Zero? See him as Zero instead of whatever it was, the old lady?
Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me. It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
It does.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me.
I mean, they did say they wanted to play a game. It is. It's literally a game.
All right, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
Probably Zero before we even got here.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is.
Hell yeah, let's go through his pants.
Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets?
Got no pupils? Maybe he's her brother? Maybe it's her dad. She just doesn't recognize him for whatever reason. Maybe it's her long-lost grandpa.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll do it. Here we go. Huh? Hey, it's the...
The watch came off.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship.
He can't be Grandpa. Grandpa didn't have a gaping axe wound in his chest. Otherwise, he looks exactly like him. Maybe it was Grandpa's twin.
2. More heart rate, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the outside of the mirror's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Okay.
Oh, God. This man... He's dead, isn't he?
Junpei. Junpei. This man... He has no pulse. He's lying in a pool of his own blood. We've said that he's dead. Yes, I believe that he is dead. Yes.
Huh?
No, it's just... I guess I didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Yeah?
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
You really do not. No, you don't.
Yeah. I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious.
I guess he died by axe, though. I was gonna say he didn't turn into salsa, so...
Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though.
Yeah, it's a lot
know?
better. Unfortunately.
I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin.
Junpei. You're over here saying this to his sister? I don't think now's the time. It's a little bit too soon. Dying from an axe murder is not better than exploding. That's what I was gonna say. Dying from an axe probably took more time, and so you felt more of it. Whereas dying from a bomb was probably instant. Yeah, your brother, he suffered so horribly. Why don't you think about that? Why don't you think about your brother dying so horribly? His bones sticking out everywhere. His body turned into soup. Just think about that, Clover, yeah? This guy had it better.
I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something. There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm.
Buddy, please.
And,
Yeah, don't say that.
What did you just say?
oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, Junpei, just keep going. You've already dug a hole, why not keep going?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
The terrorist, the countdown reaches 0. He probably screamed for you to help him. Is this where she reveals her brother didn't have bones? Imagine. What did you just say? My brother doesn't have bones.
Arm?
My brother's full of jello.
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, but... I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Did we see both of his arms in his sprites? I'm trying to think back and I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
Yes?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Yeah, he did.
You call him doing the fancy guy poses? We must have then.
It was pretty bad, too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover?
Yeah? Was it not her brother?
What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Clover! Please, just say it!
Thank you.
Out with it!
Huh? What are you...
Thank you so much, Junpei.
It's not, is it? Snake's still around somewhere? Aw, that's kind of
Hey,
sweet.
What's going on with you?
I'm sorry, it's just... I'm so happy.
Junpei's about to be so confused. You're happy that your brother's bone was broken and sticking, huh?
Why?
The body in the shower room, it isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
Weird. Okay.
It's not Snake.
If your brother died when you were there, you'd have absolutely checked the body in detail to be sure it was him, though? I'd like to think so too, yeah.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry.
Oh, please, please, just say it. I don't want to wait 5 more minutes of conversation.
I really shouldn't be talking about this, but he's still alive.
Nice. I'm kind of happy that he's alive. I liked Snake.
I'm so glad.
Huh?
So that kind of gives weight to our idea that the first guy, we didn't see him die. So, he could still be alive.
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
Thankfully, your brother's alive. Saw him today. That's good. I haven't seen my sister since last Sunday, but I'll see her tomorrow, so she should be fine. Didn't have any bones left at all when he blew up. He shouldn't have, considering, but...
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love.
As long as she didn't go on any unplanned boat rides, I'm sure she's fine. Hopefully, yeah. I don't think she would have.
If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this.
You're welcome. I'm glad a random bookmark that Santa absolutely hated made you happy.
I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be thanking Santa.
Nah, he doesn't deserve it.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. I guess he did give us that. We wouldn't have known that without him, so give him a little bit credit. Half credit, half credit.
Oh.
Gonna give me a stack of bookmarks if that's what makes women irrationally trust you out of nowhere? And also blow up their brothers. Yeah, you gotta get bookmarks and bombs that you can put in people's food. Yeah? And remote detonators so you can blow them up later. But, yeah, that's how it works.
Huh?
That's how you get all the women. Ace? What?
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Bet your brother died horribly. Saw a bone sticking out of his arm. He kind of looked a little bit like Salsa. You want to get out of here? Everyone would say yes.
Did I,
They wouldn't call the
say
police on
something
you, I
wrong?
promise.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover.
Hmm.
The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Oh. Test subjects from the test 9 years ago? So maybe her brother, and Santa were test subjects? Or maybe just her brother?
Subjects.
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me.
Both of them, okay.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group.
Oh, I see what she's saying. I was like, what does that have to... Huh? What is the correlation here? She was somewhere else. So Santa could have been with her brother then, and he just wouldn't have recognized. I get it. Okay. The Clover thing isn't real thing. It's just something they got told 9 years ago. I could have sworn that I had heard of the 4-leaf clovers, like each clover having that meaning before. I'm gonna look up and see if it's a thing or if I just misremembered. It is real Irish folklore? I thought it was something. I thought I had heard it before. So I was just like, yeah, I've heard that before. But they're kind of acting like nobody else should know at all. Maybe, hear me out here, maybe Santa's just Irish. Or has Irish heritage. And maybe that's how they found out about it. They don't have to be a test subject.
So neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out.
Yeah, maybe he just likes reading Wikipedia, you know?
Let's just calm down for a second. Okay?
I'm pretty sure I have Scottish relatives, but I'm pretty sure I never even learned it from them. I don't know where I learned it from. You're half Irish and didn't know what the leaves represented aside from luck? I'm pretty sure I learned it in school at some point, just randomly. Like, isn't there an organization? Hold on. 4-leaf clover. Let's see. No. It's not that. Maybe it was local or something. It was some, like... I swear it was some, like, kids organization. 4-H? Is that it? Yeah, it must have been 4-H. I think 4-H groups came to our school and, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what the hell they're about or anything, but they came to our school for some reason. Yeah, that one. That's why you didn't learn it. They didn't teach us anything. They didn't teach us a lot in school, but random organizations showing up to advertise, that happened. Anyway.
Start from the top.
So people know about this, not just test subjects.
Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
I've been hearing about them, yeah.
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this?
You can barely figure it out in the right order. You're so right.
Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Yeah, the dog and the old woman.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
Oh, I was wondering why my little hydration thing didn't go off. It felt like it had been a while. I forgot to open my alerts program thing. Pip is not doing his job. He's gonna get fired. He's gonna have to go find another ghost job. Hold on. Where are you? Ba-bam. Get in here. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much, Pip. Oh, much better. She's gonna come bursting through the wall because she thinks she called her an old woman. She would. That's the secret of getting out. You just call Lotus an old woman, and then she'll like... What is the X-Men character? Juggernaut. She'll juggernaut her way through all of the walls and get us out.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What does that have to do with telepathy, though?
What?
The Nonary Game.
Huh. Okay, so Clover and possibly Clover, Snake, and possibly Santa were all playing the Nonary Game? And none of them are good at it? You would think that they would be better at this, having played it. How did it take place on a boat, which is what Junpei just said, in Nevada? You know? That's a good question. Maybe they built a boat in the middle of the desert and just threw them on it and told them that they were in the ocean? I don't know. Hi, noob. First El Paso is a port. Now we drove it to Nevada. Yeah, this boat's just going everywhere. We don't need water where we're going, apparently.
9 people were put on this
How
boat,
you doing, noob?
and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada.
We're talking
when the game
craziness.
started.
What game is this? This is Zero Escape. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors? I think that's the order. We got kidnapped, gassed, put on a ship, and basically we're doing a series of puzzle/number games to try and get out. It's kind of a Saw type thing, kind of a sci-fi type thing. I don't know. There may be time travel from what I know, because I know you can kind of go back and pick different outcomes. Anyway, a series of counting and explosion puzzles. Yeah, in the short form, yes.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the Nonary Game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Okay.
The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
Time travel. Why not time travel before we get gassed? I think we can't time travel right now, but it may be coming, because we've been talking about morphogenetic fields and all sorts of crazy, like, sci-fi stuff. And I'm pretty sure I heard that this game sort of has to do with time travel somewhat. But I could completely be talking out of my ass, like June has been, because there's another character called June that's been talking about a mummy who was frozen, who didn't ever unfreeze even though it went through the desert and somehow ended up on the Titanic and cursed the Titanic, and that's why it sunk. So, if that gives you an idea of where this game is, yeah, it's a little wild.
You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head?
Yes.
That's an epiphany.
Yeah, write it down. It'll come back later, I'm sure.
And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy.
Okay. Alright.
When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information over telepathy.
So you're saying the Nonary Game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what they're saying exactly. Got upcoming emotes? Yeah, whenever we hit 50, I got those ones ready so far. I think we should have, if I'm not mistaken, we should have 5 slots. So I gotta do 2 more. I'll probably do another bleep one, my little monster on my head. And then I don't know what the 5th one's gonna be yet. But yeah, I've been working on those. I'm ready to be able to upload them, honestly.
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death.
So the epiphany itself isn't the result of other people sending it telepathically, which would almost sort of make sense, but what you then use for telepathy.
It had to be life and death.
So, I don't know. I'm trying to think about morphogenetic fields and all that.
And
so we kind of morphogenetic field the telepathy epiphany to ourselves in a different kind of place and time, maybe?
someone did actually die. A girl.
Oh. Starting to understand that it's all nonsense. It might be.
Huh.
Everybody's nuts.
She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her, but I did hear her name.
What was her name?
Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you.
Ace is 100% eavesdropping. Yeah?
Ace.
You two must have strong stomachs.
Every time we're about to learn something, he walks in.
I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something?
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2. Let me finish my talk with Clover over here, and then I'll be right there. I promise.
I'm having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance.
Just chopping it up? I hope not.
Come on. It'll only take a moment.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Yes, please. Don't forget.
Huh?
And don't die.
Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up.
I really want to finish this conversation. I feel like we leave and she's gonna die. Somehow. Yeah, what do you want, huh? What do you want? What? What's so important? What is this? Ooh, small screwdrivers. Okay, hold on. Let's combine these. The screwdriver ought to make short work of this music box. Done, okay. This is Morse code. Because it's got like dot, dash. Is there a difference between, I don't know this. Is there a difference between the long dashes and the short dashes in Morse code? I don't know. I guess we might figure it out at some point. Let's search it, actually. Cylinder from a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. I thought that said fangs, and I got slightly excited for a second. I was like, "Oh, fangs, that's me." Nope. What is all of this? Only dots and dashes? That's kind of what I thought. An old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. Where did Ace go? I'll be honest, I have no idea how this works. Alright, hold on. What is this? Hey, Ace, look! Oh, he's in this room? Okay, why are we not talking? It's a model of a steam train. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Hey, Ace, look! It's a monkey with glasses! How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Don't worry, Junpei's just dumb. It's a telegraph key, a machine for transmitting Morse code. I tried sending an SOS earlier, but I doubt that did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. So you think it's broken? No, it works. I'm just not sure if it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Okay, so... this didn't really get us much. Hey, Ace, look! There's a big-ass rat trap over here. I told you, that's a telegraph key. It's a device that transmits messages through Morse code. Okay, okay, I was just having a little fun. Lamp? Just a normal light? He looks mad, he does. Junpei's just messing with him at this point. Well, it won't turn on, so maybe not that normal. Did we look in here? It looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. An electric lock, perhaps? Take a look at that left side drawer. Yeah, there's some cables over there. That must mean... We gotta do Morse code to open it. Let's check these. Hey, what is this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. Okay. I'm assuming the light that didn't turn on is gonna help us reveal whatever's on this. Let that man be mad, he left us on a cliffhanger? I know, I want to know what the heck's happening. Although, if we knew the names, the only person that would matter to us is June, because we personally know her real name and not her codename June. But we don't know anyone else's name. I don't know. And Alice to some extent? Oh, yeah, true. Wait, Alice is the mummy, though. Unless the mummy was part of the first Nonary games. Bites arm, I bite you back. I bite you back. How are you doing? I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. I have coffee. I should drink some coffee. Mountain thinks Alice is the mummy? Oh yeah, I forgot he was talking about that. Why do bananas like gymnastics? Why? Why? Let's see, headphones? A pair of headphones on the desk. Nothing new for that, okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna use this somehow with this, but it's not quite letting me do it. They like to make splits? That's a good one. That's a very good one. I haven't heard that one. Yeah, a telegraph. We're pretty sure... Hold on. We're pretty sure we're gonna use this cylinder that we got from a music box as the Morse code. We just don't know how to get there yet. Let me search this. Junpei, I was thinking... These pens and this metal thing, if you look at them in 2 dimensions, don't they remind you of something? Yes, I was way ahead of you, buddy. What do you mean in 2 dimensions? We don't still have the other half of the music box, right? I don't know. We might be missing part of it. A dot and a dash. What would the cross-section of one of these pens look like? A dot? And what about the fans? They just look like lines. Exactly. Now, do you know a code that makes use of dots and lines? A code with dots and lines. Well, it would be Morse. Come on. Can we use it now? Can we use it? No? Huh. Okay. How do we get to the game letting us use this? Oh, you were thinking we could wrap the paper around the tube and replay it to try. Oh, you are right. Okay, hold on. That might be it. I was thinking simply because this light didn't turn on, right? The issue is which is the first row exactly. I don't know. But I was thinking because specifically this light didn't turn on, that it would show something up on the paper, but you might have a point. Hold on. Wait. Let me look at other stuff. Look, a hook. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. I know. What about clock? Anything? A clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. Again? Okay. Little surprised that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Alright. Anything left in this room? What was out here? Oh yeah. Okay. The music box part is gone now. Let's just try and combine them. No, okay. What if it's meant to be read horizontally? Unlikely? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the paper, but the music box part that was here is gone. Okay. A plaque on the door, but it doesn't say anything. Use the lamp in here with the paper? Ooh, we'll try. Hold on. Oh, if I don't swap it around first. A lamp. Nothing to see here. Okay, so no. We got batteries. That's nothing. Did we check all of the drawers in here? I'm pretty sure we did. Yes. Alright, switches for the screens. Possible it has invisible ink on it? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Alright, we're gonna flip the switches. Nothing. Alright, so we are meant to be on this. Screen showing the door behind us. Nothing, okay. Or an impression of writing if we have a pencil to rub on it. Yeah? Nothing on that monitor, just static. We've got to find something to put on this plaque of some sort. Not sure what, though. What am I missing? Alright, let's go back through. Can I look at these? I can. Hold on. Aha! Okay. Ink! Okay. Let's... How do we combine it, though? Search. Let's see what they say. A bottle of ink. It's filled with ink. Alright, thanks. Very, very nice observation. Nothing. Okay. Aha, okay. I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. We got it. Alright, and then this. Combined with this. Yeah? Now, just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should... Perfect. Alright. And assuming this is the way it gave it to us, this is the top line. You have a braille guide in your journal? Nice. That's actually very handy. You know, there was a blind guy, and there was actually a sheet of rules specifically given to the blind guy. His name is Snake, and he may not be dead at this point. We found out very recently. But that would have kind of been handy when that sheet of paper with the braille popped up. Because we're kind of thinking that he could have lied about the rules, you know? Something to do with his left arm and having bones? Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what she means by that. Maybe he had like a metal rod put in his arm at one point. You never know. Used it for playing Pokemon. How so? That's interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Over here. Wait, hold on. Is that not where I click on this? Give me this. Oh, there we are. Alright, got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. Alright, let's give this a shot. Horus, in order to get the Reggies, you need to translate Braille into instructions. I had no idea about any of that. Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, bam. Short, 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 long, 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 short, short. Done. Drawer open. That's the last one, and yes. Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. You've unlocked the drawer. Could have just looked up the translated instructions instead of going through the work, but I wanted to do it properly. Honestly, you know, learning something like that, just, you know, it's interesting, you know? I randomly, I don't know, when I was much younger, was in a bookstore, and my grandma was kinda somewhere, I don't know, looking at magazines or something. She was taking forever. And I just randomly, like, picked up an ASL book, American Sign Language or whatever, and learned the letters, because it was just, it's interesting, you know? I remember most of them, but there are some that I slip up on. I've never had to use it, though. Not enough, you know, deaf people around, but it is fun. Oh, there was something up under this.
Something on
Alice.
ALLICE.
Never really had the Braille paper, it just briefly showed it on screen. Yeah, it did.
All ice. Alice.
There it is, that's the mummy.
Does this mean... What the hell is this?
Hieroglyphics.
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you read them?
Of course.
You can?
I can't.
Oh.
What would make you think I could?
Okay. I don't know, you seem so confident. I'm gonna count on Odin having this one in his journal. You never know. You never know.
What the hell?
Egypt is very interesting. It was some of the most interesting part of history to me when we learned about it, but there's also talk about the next God of War game being set in Egypt, which there had been talk about it before, but there's like big talk of it now, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. Hieroglyphs in the 4th grade for a school event over a decade ago. Yeah, you probably wouldn't remember a lot of that.
Whoa, the whole thing's like that.
There's talk about it because of all the Egyptian loot in one of them. Okay. I couldn't remember what it was. I just knew it like way back when the original games were out. There was also talk of them going to Egypt, and then it's come back around after the latest game. I don't know. I don't care where they go next. I'm just ready. I love God of War. It's one of my favorite fucking games.
Huh? What's this?
I'm gonna put Sobek and Anubis and try not to get my soul eaten. Anubis is gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. Like, you remember in, maybe you don't, but anyway, God of War 2, when you went into the underworld and all that, and you had to fight your way back up, you know? Very cool. I don't know. It's gonna be great.
Oh, a key card.
Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Ooh, nice.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library, then.
So it would seem.
Bottom deck library. Oh. 7 said something like...
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
Forest of Knowledge Library. Giving us the key to the poop deck. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll find a bathroom. You never know.
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck, and the forest of knowledge is the library?
It would make sense.
Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
I remembered it, but I don't know if I want to share it. You've been a little suspicious lately.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh, okay?
Don't laugh. We got it from June.
The Egyptian priestess and Ice 9.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster?
This is what I was talking about. This is the mummy. And at first when she popped up, I kind of thought she looked like another character in the ship with us right now, but she doesn't. I was mistaken.
They called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. And she was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term Cass?
Potentially? No. No, I don't think so, though.
Cass.
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology
Close
for
air
freezing and
support? Not that
preserving
one.
organic
A
matter.
different cast, apparently. Advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Ah, so that's why she didn't melt.
Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals.
Ah, so June's over here talking conspiracy theories. This guy, Ace, might have the science behind it. Yeah, cryogenics, it sounds like.
If you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. Cass, however, works differently. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form.
Interesting, more magnetic fields.
It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Freezing people.
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Yeah. Put yourself in cryo and then go, you know, across the universe.
Surely you've heard of suspended animation.
There we go.
Cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that Cass thing?
Could have been, yeah. It'd make more sense than the random whatever the hell June was talking about. Freezing organs when there's a surplus of them for when there's a need for organs.
Well, I'm
That
sure
would
the
be a good use for
possibility is
it.
quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and Cass were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities.
Imagine we go down there and the mummy's down there and she just is still alive. June would show up and just be like, I told you.
The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right?
She'd be so full of herself after that.
If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature...
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
I don't know. I just kind of thought that was Zero, the guy that kidnapped us all, you know?
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered.
Could be used for patients in critical need of medical aid, but there's not the tools or people needed for operations. Yeah? Yeah, she woke up on the wrong side of the sarcophagus. She woke up thinking about murder, you know?
But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have had the numbers to open door 1 either.
Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Okay. Santa, Lotus. So that would be 8 plus 3, that would be 11. That would be 2 if they added 0. So he couldn't have gone through door 1 with those 2 people. How'd she understand our numerals? I have no idea. I think... I don't know what's going on right now, honestly. Either she's just on the boat, or Zero put her on the boat for some specific reason? I don't know. But Zero is the one that's done all the numbers and tomfoolery with the boat, setting up all the traps and the puzzles and stuff. So she probably didn't need to know the numerals, hopefully. And I guess, yeah, you're right. She's not ancient Egyptian, specifically. She's just Egyptian. She comes off as kind of ancient, though, in the art, but I don't know. Or she learned a similar enough family group of numerals. Yeah? Who knows?
Right.
I'm sure we'll find out at some
Clearly,
point.
the 2 of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter.
Nope.
Who else then could have done so?
Nobody.
After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, Seven, and Clover.
Trying to think. 9 plus 2. That's 11, that's 2. That wouldn't open the 1 door either. I was trying to think if Snake, number 2, was alive, and if 9, the guy from the beginning that we think is dead, but we didn't see die, was alive, but that also wouldn't come down to 1, so I don't
While
know.
we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, Seven, and Clover had stayed behind.
Ace, 7, and Clover.
But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2?
Uh-huh.
No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him?
Zero. Not even Usain Bolt, no. Not
Wouldn't
even
it
him.
make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well.
I guess.
They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Maybe he died of natural causes? Is that why he has an axe wound? And his blood is all over the place? It's natural to be killed by axe?
Then you're saying the killer was Alice?
I still think it's Zero, but
Well,
okay.
This is all only one possible theory.
Maybe he
All
just
right.
tripped while holding the axe and accidentally killed himself, you know? Could have happened.
Is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge.
The Morse code translate to 35, which equals Z? Oh my god, that's awesome. I never would have known that. Thank you. Holy cow. That's really cool.
And the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now.
Maybe it means something? It could. I don't know.
I'll come back to this later.
It could be a red herring too. I think it's more of like an Easter egg. Sort of if you put the time in to figure it out, it's one of those cool little things that, you know, game devs kind of threw in there. 0, Z, you know, foreshadowing, maybe. What is this? What is this? Oh, the key. All right, hold on. Key. Though you wasted your time translating this, yeah. Who knows? It might come back though. Hope there's not a base 35 number system. God help us if there is. I doubt it. Alright, we've searched the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There's no reason to go back. Oh yeah, that's the wheelhouse. My bad, Ace. I got turned around. We ought to check both rooms, don't you? Alright. So, we need to use the key on this, actually. Alright, the control panel for the electronic lock. Looks like it's got a keyhole in the bottom right. Maybe the key we got earlier? Sweet. Just had to put that key in, and now it's on. Junpei, look! 35? Ah, 35 on one of these, you think? Imagine. There's a minus sign on the screen. There are 8 of them. That probably means we've got to put in 8 digits. Do you think we can figure it out? Maybe? Alright, so we have... Let's write down 35 before we... Well, let's be real. You guys will remember me before I forget about it. 8 digits. Once I've put in the 8-digit number, I just press E to enter it. And if I mess up, I guess I just press C. We do still have those code sheets from the original desk. Do we really? Hold on. Back. Okay. I just want to look in my bag. Oh. We only have this. The captain's bank password? Wait, maybe it's... Hold on. I see what you're saying. Menu. File. Information about... Ah, this one? No, not that one. Oh, wait. Found in the captain's quarters. Maybe this is it. For some reason, I was thinking it was the plate thing. We had something earlier that had something to do with this. Okay. 10 in base 10 is written as A in hexadecimal. Yeah, we got that. 35... Yeah, 35 does equal Z on that one. Okay, so A is 10 again. Therefore, blah, 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 blah. This chart showed the rules for each numeral system. Okay, hold on. Let's turn this off. So, we have... 1 second here. We have 0, 1, 2, 3... okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it. The top one is potentially 9 for its root number. I'll line it up. So... 36 plus 9. Tapping out on doing the actual translation of those tonight. Most useless member of the team, the idea man. Fair enough. I'm not sure if what I'm going for right now is what's gonna work either. I'm already counting too much. I'm doing too much math. Okay, so you're saying 08 is the first one. And then we solve for F, which we said was 16, I'm pretty sure. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 15 for that one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 for the next one. Okay, and then 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I think you're right. I think you're very right, actually. I was doing it the hard way. Alright, 08, 15, 23, 31. Yes? No? Shit, wrong again. Ooh, here we go. We're getting a clue, I think. Hey, Junpei. Didn't you find a list of numbers and letters? I sure did. Yes, I did. That's why we should have picked up the axe. I don't know if we busted it if it would have opened, though. Don't you think that might be a clue? I sure do, Clover. I just don't know how it works. Do you have any idea how the numbers work? Huh? Clover with nothing. What other 4-letter do we have? Oh, you're right. Hold on, you're fucking right, bruh. Okay, so 35. E. It's the epiphany thing. It is. You got me epiphanied. You sent it back telepathy like in the magnetic field that is your computer keyboard. Okay, so Z. One more time. Z. O. R. Yeah, I got that correct. I got. Listen, I said the letters incorrectly, but yeah, I got the numbers correct. I promise. It was wrong. 35, 14, 27, 24. You gotta be correct. Yes. So smart. Nice. Good job, Junpei. Good job, Bear over there with the big brain ideas. Excellent. You seem to have unlocked it. Good work, Junpei. All right, let's get out of here. What was the point?
Let's go.
All right, Junpei, shush. What was the point of the camera pointing towards that door?